growing up, I don't remember ever hearing anything about gluten intolerances, allergies, celiacs, anything like that. Even when I went to culinary school back in the mid 1990s to late 1990s, it was never discussed in our lessons or in topics that we were taught. But probably like a lot of you, I've seen a surge in the last 5 to 10 years of recognition, of course, of how serious this can be for so many people in their lives. Now, probably about 5 years ago, I was teaching a Sunday school class at church, and 3 out of my 7 girls that were in this class had celiac disease. Now, I'm a foodie and I love to bring treats to my classes, but I couldn't bring my traditional cookies and cakes. I had to be careful around these girls and I had to be considerate of their safety and their health. And this probably was the first time I really took a dive into gluten-free baking and whole grain baking. Now, those first tries, let me tell you, they were pitiful at best. They were awful. I felt horrible. But since that time, I have learned a lot when it comes to gluten-free baking, especially with whole grains, of course, that's my thing. Well, I am Amy from A Red Spatula, and I am here to share one of my favorite gluten-free recipes that I cook for our family often now. These oat groats topped with roasted vegetables are amazing. They're very simple to make, they're healthy, and they make the perfect meal prep. Now, if you've never used oat groats before, I'm going to link the video at the end about how to cook them, and I'm going to show you here again how to cook them. I love to cook them in my pressure cooker. It's very simple to do. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you can of course cook them on your cooktop if you prefer to. I love to use them as a healthier option to like traditional white rice. Anything that you use white rice for, you could use oat groats for as well. Now, and rice, of course, I recognize is gluten-free, but this is a healthier option. And then the vegetables that I am using, I don't know if you have ever seen these at Costco. They are new to me, but I love them so much. They're fire roasted vegetables and they really save time in this recipe. So we're gonna use oat groats plus this to create an amazing recipe. It's great for just any dinner that you're preparing or lunch, but it also is really good for meal prep because this reheats really well. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'm going to show you how to make this easy recipe. Okay, so we're going to start with the oat groats because they take the longest. So you add your water, oat groats, and salt to your pressure cooker. Seal it. You're going to cook it on high for 18 minutes and let it natural release for 8 to 10. Once these are just about done, we'll start on our vegetables. You add your olive oil to a hot pan and then add in the frozen vegetables. You don't even have to thaw them, you just throw them right in. Now, I made this a vegetarian recipe, but I just want to note that if you wanted to throw in sausage or some type of rotisserie chicken to add more protein, you can do that as well. Or even beans too if you wanted some more plant-based protein. You saute those and then you're just going to put it all together. Or if you're using it for meal prep, of course, you would store these just like you do. But it's beautiful, it's simple, it's vegetarian, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, and it's amazing. These just like you do. But it's beautiful, it's simple, it's vegetarian, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, and it's amazing.